benches, people are allowed to speak endlessly, make unfounded allegations, lies against all of us. The government has made a circus of parliamentary democracy, and if the speaker is going to concede to being a complicit ringmaster, it is a very sad day for Indian democracy, a very sad day. In March 25, a delegation of India Bloc MPs met the speaker. We submitted a letter raising 12 issues, including the failure to appoint a deputy speaker, denial of the opportunity to speak to the LOP and other leaders, disregarding the decisions of the BSC. During his term, the Honourable Speaker has systematically throttled the voice of the opposition and by default, the representative voice of 41 crore Indians, 410 million Indians, that's who we represent here. He did not allow a discussion on Manipur. We had to move a no-confidence motion just to have a discussion on the issue. Do you remember? I remember the MP from Manipur, Dr. Bimol Akoijam, he stood up close to midnight and with such anguish in his voice, he told us that this state of Manipur has been excluded from the national consciousness to the point of invisibility. He had to be given the time at midnight. When BJP MP Ramesh Biduri stood in this house and he called Danish Ali, another fellow MP, and I'm going to repeat these words because the country needs to remember this was said in this house. He called him a Katwa, a Musliman Atangwadi. Birlaji did nothing. You failed not only Danish Bhai, but you failed 200 million Muslims of this country who put their head on their forehead on this soil of this thing. Ramesh Biduri continued the rest of the term merrily. He was never suspended. Birlaji did not allow a discussion of the special intensive revision in Bihar, allowed only a larger electoral reform discussion. On every matter of national importance, we have been disallowed adjournment motions and debates. On each one, I am not eating, he's an MP, he's not a minister, I'm not eating to him. On each one, on the Hindenburg issue and the Adani government nexus, you disallowed the motion. On Chinese aggression into our territory, you disallowed a motion. On the one-sided Indo-US trade deal, we had to learn from the US president there's been a trade deal. The government didn't tell us, you disallowed a motion. On the Epstein files, a sitting cabinet minister has a mention of 430 times. Heads in the world over have rolled. You have not allowed us a discussion. Every time we MPs from Bengal have demanded answers as to why the central government is starving Bengal of funds, why our people are being starved of their rightful dues, the speaker has allowed the treasury bunches and ministers to systematically heckle us and dishonor us and humiliate us. On February 2nd, Birlaji disrupted the LOP's motion of thanks, citing rule number 349 and 353 to bar quoting from an article from the Army Chief of Staff memoirs. First they said LOP should authenticate, then they barred him from authenticating. Yet on February 4th, a BJP MP designated as prime heckler by the treasury benches, furnished books within the house and continued for 3 minutes. Then rule number 349 was not applicable. It is absolutely incredible, the show of partisanship that the Honourable Speaker informed this house that he had advised the Prime Minister not to come to the house as there is a danger from women MPs. Yes. 1 minute, sir, 1 minute, I'll conclude. The Prime Minister is too scared to come to this house and the Speaker is covering up for him in this ridiculous manner, denigrating women without any substance. No, sir, I'm not finished. 1 minute, I'm not finished. I've got my last sentence. Speaker, sir, no, I have got 28 minutes. My party has 28 minutes, sir. She's the chief whip. She's the chief whip. Speaker, sir, you are no longer fit to conduct the affairs of this house. I will end by saying to the Honourable Speaker what Oliver Cromwell said to the Rump Parliament in 1653 and what UK Conservative backbencher Leo Amery told the British Prime Minister Neville Chamberlain in 1940. You have sat too long here for any good you have been doing. Depart, I say, and let us have done with you. In the name of God, go.
Honourable MP,